Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and welcome to my channel Geek Petite. There is something strange going on with my voice, so I hope you can hear me all right. I'm going to persevere because it kind of goes back to normal and then goes a bit croaky. Haven't got a sore throat or anything, it's all a bit strange. But anyway, it is absolutely lovely to be talking to you. It's been a very, very, very long time since I have done a video. All I really want to say about that is just for various reasons I haven't wanted to be in front of the camera, so let's not dwell on that because you're here to talk about sewing. So today I want to share with you two linen makes that I've done since the last time I saw you. So I'm going to share those with you separately and pop in a clip of me wearing them and giving you a bit more detail. So the first one is the Zadie jumpsuit, which I'm sure you have heard of before, by Paper Theory. Now, this one is really interesting. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of reviews on this already, so I did take note of those. So I'll talk a bit about that before I pop the clip in. See how my voice has changed again. Oh, I need to go and grab the other pattern. I will have to pop you on pause. Before that, I forgot to say what I'm wearing. So I am wearing a very basic t-shirt. It's the Tabitha pattern from Tilly and the Buttons, and I've just left it without a hem. I didn't go around to hemming it, and then I thought actually it's just curled over and it looks fine, and it's in this really cute little owls fabric that I got from Birmingham. Whoop, something's dropped. Birmingham Rag Market. So yes, that's what I'm wearing. So the second linen garment I have made is the Sienna Maker jacket by Closet Core Patterns. So I made the short, sort of more cropped version there. So I'll talk to you a bit more about that and then show me wearing it. I think this is probably the most in-depth sew I've done, just because of all of the pieces and the different techniques. So I learned a lot from making that. So if you're interested in hearing the details about those, stick around. So let's talk about Zadie first. That's why I've got my goggles on, so I can see the details on the back of the pattern pack. So before I've had this pattern for quite a while, or had it for quite a while before I made it up. Now, I did look up, on YouTube and Instagram, other people who had made it. I wanted to just know a little bit about how they'd got on making it. And one of the very common themes that came up is that it's very sort of oversized. So the advice was to go down 1 or 2 sizes. So my measurements fitted in with mostly, the closest was a size 16. So I decided to go down 2 sizes to a 12. And in fact, I actually could have gone down to a 10, now that I've made it and I can see how it fits. So that's something to really bear in mind if you're going to make this. Also, the other common thing people were saying was that the crotch comes out very low, and I would certainly agree with that, and that's what happened with mine. So there is a line on the pattern where you can lift the rise, so that's going to make it really easy to do, and I think I will definitely do that when I make another one, which I will. Not sure exactly how much to raise it by, but I'll work that out later. So yeah, it's just, this construction is really simple. There's not, I think probably the only thing, that you might have to think a little bit about is when you're positioning the little tie, the little waist tie, and how that sort of goes in. But that's pretty much it. That's all I can think was, and there's a binding around the neckline, but because it's a proper wrap over, it's great. And like I said, because mine was a bit big, I was still able to, you know, make it fit by just pulling the belt a bit tighter. So this has been a big win for me. I absolutely love this pattern and I am looking forward to making another one. So I will now pop in the clip of me wearing it and talking about it a little bit more for you. So here is my Zadie. Right, let's talk a little bit about the details. As I have said in my little intro, I made a size 12. I do think that is probably too big. I had already sized down, so I think the next time I make one, I will go down to a 10. Yes, I mean, it feels lovely and roomy and comfortable. So I can't remember if the sleeves are supposed to be 3/4 length, but I have short arms and I quite like the fact that they are full length actually. Although again, I might try with another one, I might, you know, bring them up a bit so they're more 3/4 length. Anyway, so yes, love the neckline, the wrap over. So your tie comes through, goes through here and comes around and ties at the side. I really love that. That's really comfortable and like this bit here. So my binding went a little bit, wibbly wobbly here, but you can't notice it unless you're someone who makes your own clothes, you know what it's like. Yes, so the crotch is very low, as I think you can see. They're like fisherman's pants, you know, where those ones where they're really low crotch so you can squat down. So yeah, so I would definitely lift the rise next time as well. Yeah, I absolutely love it. When I first tried it on, because it felt really big, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, and it has just been hanging in the wardrobe. I haven't actually worn it, but I'm wearing it tonight because I'm off to the Toon, Newcastle, to meet the lovely Tamlin from Sewn on the Time, going out for drinks and some Greek food, which will be lovely. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. The construction was really easy, nothing tricky that I can remember. All ran very smoothly, and yes, I think this is one of those patterns, and a lot of other people who've made it have said that it's sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice, that it's one of those that once you've made one, you just want to whip up loads more. So, and I think it looks different in different fabrics. This is a gorgeous linen that I got from First for Fabrics, and yeah, I was so chuffed because when I went in, I was looking for you know, a particular colour. I would call this sort of a blush or maybe a light plum, and that's exactly what I was looking for. So when I saw that they had linen in this colour, I was very excited. Yep, so that's my linen make number 1, my Zadie jumpsuit. Okay, let us now talk about the Sienna Maker jacket. I bought this pattern when I visited Guthrie and Garni last October, no, the October before. So I had it again. I had something I had for a while that I think because I knew it was going to be an in-depth sew, I wasn't, you know, I was just kind of like waiting for a time where I wanted to get my teeth into something, you know, a bit more kind of in-depth. So I actually saw someone in the shop wearing this, because just looking on the front of this packet, I wouldn't have normally gone for a pattern like this. But when I saw the actual jacket made up, which was this version here, it was the lady was wearing a black version of this. It just looked so nice. I just bought the pattern straight away. So yes, I didn't have a fabric for it for a while, but I'll talk to you about that when I pop the clip in of me wearing it. Now, this is a really versatile pattern because there's actually 3 different versions that you can do. So I'll just put it like that. So as you can see, there's like a longer version, and then there's kind of a medium length, and then you've got the cropped one here, which is what I did. Now, the unique thing with the cropped one is there are some sort of extra features, like it has a pocket and a button on the sleeve, which obviously you'll see when I'm wearing it. And yes, that just appealed to me much more. That style just appealed to me much more than the other versions. So that's what I went for. Now, in terms of sizing, what I was very mindful of was that it would fit me across the bust, and that I would actually be able to do it up because it is a button fastening at the front. So I found that my measurements were actually very close to the size 14, particularly in terms of bust and waist. And it doesn't really go, well, actually the hip had a little bit more ease in on that size. So I went for a straight size 14, which was exactly right because the fit, as you will see, is really nice. So I will pop a clip in now of me wearing that and talking about it some more. Okay, so here we are with Sienna. First thing I will tell you about is the fabric. I got it from, it's a lovely green linen that I got from First for Fabrics. First for Fabrics is actually my local fabric shop. I'm very lucky to live only about 15 minutes away from the shop. So yes, it's a beautiful linen, and I absolutely love the colour. And I was tempted to make it in black, like the version I had seen in the shop, but I have found that green suits me, so I thought I'm just gonna do something different, and then I can always make a black one as well at another time. So I did have to shorten the sleeves a bit because my arms are always pretty short in garment patterns, so it's not very often I don't have to take something off the sleeve. Can't remember exactly how much it was, but yeah, so just to show you some of the details. So it's got this lovely collar and the button placket. I decided to do contrasting buttons, so they're kind of a purpley shade, and it's got the 3 pockets on the front, and then the sleeve actually has its own pocket. So if you undo the button, you can pop something in there. The pocket goes down to about here, but I just absolutely love that detail. Yeah, the construction of that was a little bit complicated, but once I got my head around it, absolutely fine. And one of my absolutely favourite things about this jacket is the back button placket. Just think that is such a lovely feature. Yes, so I'll show you a bit of the inside. Construction wise, it was just a case of taking it step by step, and what I actually did was, as well as using the instructions, I followed the sew along. There was a sew along on the Closet Case website, which was rather helpful. And yeah, so when I did feel a little bit stuck, that was great. So this is the kind of lapel bit, and I've just finished the edge off in some nice bias tape. And then yeah, just take it off so you can see the inside. The rest of it's just kind of overlocked, but all pretty neatly. You can do all of that, you can bind all of that or whatever, but I decided not to on this occasion. So yeah, I think this is going to be perfect for, you know, just popping on a jacket in the warmer weather. Yeah, it just feels lovely, and as I mentioned, in terms of the fit, I think the size 14 was absolutely right, because I could wear something obviously underneath this, and I've still got a little bit of ease, but it's not like, you know, it's not like really big and oversized. And I do like the sleeves coming down a little bit and not kind of being up here, because I think that just looks better. And then when you bend your arms, they come up a bit anyway. So I am super proud of this one. It did take a while to do, but I didn't mind that. I enjoyed doing it more slowly and just doing it step by step, because it helped me to be more accurate. So that is my Sienna Maker jacket. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed seeing those. And it is absolutely lovely to be back chatting to you. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.